Did you stay with me? I hope you stayed with me. What happened? It's so hot in Palm Springs today, and I mean 106 degrees, that my phone froze. My phone went, no, I'm not working. You turn the mister off. It's too hot. I'm not working. Here's Michael here. Thanks. He got it. We're doing it standing up. If you could bring down your yummy appetizers, because it got too hot up there to do the show. Thanks. Thank you. Anyway.
Does this mean Big Al's Bar is closed for the season?
I don't know. Maybe we have to go later.
No, do you know what? Next week the temperature's going to go down by probably 15, 20 degrees. We should be okay.
This is like this is not what usually happens until July and August.
Yeah.
This is when everybody leaves Palm Springs. This is so unbelievably unusual. And maybe the good news is that that's why all the bighorn sheep are coming down to our back bedroom window. Remember this morning? Bighorn sheep right there going
all over the place. Yeah, so Sid David said, put on a bikini. I think he was talking to you.
No, I'm sure they're talking to you. Thanks, Michael, so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Yeah, it got so hot up there that everything froze. Thanks.
Wow.
All right.
Gina Griffo said we had snow today in Michigan.
I'm so envious.
You know, I lived in Michigan for 5 years, and the winters were brutal. We used to refer to it as the banana belt, but Michigan's such a great state. I love Michigan.
Well, you lived in Detroit.
Yeah.
When Detroit was so great.
Yeah, I love Detroit. I used to
Detroit
live
coming
downtown.
back? Is
I used to
Detroit
go to Greek Town every night and dance with guys and handkerchiefs in our mouths and break dishes and watch the belly dancer and drink ouzo. Yeah.
So glad I didn't know you then.
Then I went to
I'm so glad you got this all out of your system.
the Caucus Club in the Penobscot building for a happy hour every day. It was great.
So it sounds to me you were going places where you could get free drinks.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
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 Then there was Sinbad's, okay, that was on the river. Then there was the Rooster Tail on the river. And then there was this great Italian place on 10 Mile where all the mafia guys went to have dinner. It was great.
You know what we forgot upstairs at Big Al's Bar is the what they get. I think you have to run up the
I was
stairs.
going to ask you if you have the sign.
Yeah, you have to run up
Okay.
to get that. Okay. I know you want to hear all
Maybe
about it.
1,000 of your friends are already back.
Oh, good. I'm so sorry. This was an unforeseen problem. We're all set up and ready to go, but the heat. And I've noticed that if you keep your iPhone in a hot place, it all of a sudden goes, nope, I'm not going to work anymore. And that's what happened up there. So the fact that we bring you these shows on our iPhone is so incredible. And I'm so glad you're back because I love our Friday night cocktail party. So here comes Al with what you get. This is our Mother's Day show, and what we're giving, what we're presenting is Mother's Day gift cards. Al, hold it up and tell them what they get.
Okay. So, this is a special Mother's Day deal. You buy one gift card, you get one free. That means you're getting a 50% discount. And you get it all at SuzanneSummers.com. You get a $50 or $100, you double it up. You can either buy it for mother or buy it for yourself, or you can buy it for anybody. This is a great gift. It basically is 50% off on the entire site anytime you decide to buy, anytime you decide to go shopping. Great deal.
What I was saying earlier before, yes?
We only do this offer twice a year, so I think it's about twice a year. So it is our biggest discount. And you know, what happens is you buy the gift card and it's delivered digitally, so it's delivered via email. So you don't have to worry if you're late in buying someone a gift. We can send it right away, and then within 1 to 2 days, you'll receive that second gift card that you can use yourself. So it all happens through email, no shipping. It just makes for the easiest gift.
And your mother will love getting a gift card because then she can go in and get exactly what she wants. You know, I was saying earlier that nobody loves you like your mother. And all of us who have the privilege of being mothers, it's a job that you want to do so right. And I don't know about you, we all feel we've come up short, that I wish I had and I wish I did. our kids all think we did it right. And it's like something I wrestled with for so much in my life, and maybe you all can relate with me on this. Perfectionist issues. We women are so hard on ourselves, and we all try to do everything perfect. And I remember one time, I've had a lot of therapy, and I'm proud of the fact that I've had a lot of therapy, and it's why I am who I am and not screwed up, and I don't think I'm screwed up at all anymore. But I said to my therapist one day, I don't know, I try so hard to be perfect, and I always come up short. There was a pause, and she said, well, welcome to the rest of us. She said, there is no perfect. She said, only God is perfect. And I thought at that time, of course, what a pompous thought for me to have, that I should think that I could achieve perfectionism. And when you finally let go of having to be perfect, life gets so much easier and so much simpler. And I often say to Alan, he'll go, why didn't you do the whatever? I go, because I'm not perfect. And I've let myself off the hook. I'm not perfect.
You're perfect.
Yeah, right.
She is perfect. Really?
Huh.
Yeah, she's perfect.
Are you being
No.
obnoxious?
No.
No.
You are perfect.
I'm a good person.
You're perfect for me.
I am a good person, but I'm not perfect, and it's such a relief.
Do you want to tell us what your imperfections are?
No. You want to tell them what my imperfections are?
You don't have any.
I'll have a sip of tequila over that one.
That's not an imperfection.
What are my imperfections?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Here's what's not perfect. You should go get yourself a tequila and the ice. It's one more trip up the stairs, but then you're done for the night. This is how I work it.
Well, you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I don't have to have
For those of you who don't know Al, and you wonder why he always wears sunglasses, even when we do shows in bed, he wears sunglasses, because when the lights are on, he has these baby blue eyes, and the light hurts his eyes so much he can't tolerate it. He just can't tolerate it. And I kind of understand that, because many years ago I did a movie called Zuma Beach, and Zuma Beach took place on the beach, and they put these big reflectors. What'd you get? Oh, you got gluten-free beer.
You know, I have never
Oh.
liked beer ever in my whole life.
Oh.
And about a year ago, we belonged to this club in the desert here, and the bartender gave me, she said, "You want a beer?" And I said, "I don't drink beer." She said, "Try this." And she gave me this beer. It's called Glutenberg. Glutenberg Blonde.
Yeah.
And it comes from Montreal.
Yeah.
And I really like it.
And can you get me some ice?
Certainly.
Okay. Where were we? We're on perfect. Tell me, you can ask me questions, and I'm going to put Alan behind the phone to answer. And by the way, if we don't answer every question, don't get mad at us. We go back and answer as many as we can, but as they're going by, they're rolling so fast. And he is 83. How fast can the guy read? Huh, Al?
What did you say about me?
I said,
Here.
I want them to ask me questions and talk to me about your issues with perfectionism. Any of you ever
My issues?
tried?
Oh, their issues.
No, you don't have any.
I don't have. No,
You
I'm
have none.
perfect.
You're pretty great.
My
I
mother
want to show. Come here. He's really cool, isn't he? Do you see how cool Al is? He's the coolest of the cool. He has no idea he has 2 pairs of sunglasses on right now.
do.
You have one on your head.
He does?
You have one on, show them. You have one on your head and one on your eyes.
I planned it.
Hey, Mr. Perfect.
I planned it that way.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
He's never wrong either.
There's the 2
By
pairs
the
of
way,
sunglasses.
he's never wrong.
Never wrong.
How many times you walked around going, "Where are my glasses?" And I
No,
go,
well,
"On your head."
That's when I stopped buying. I stopped prescription glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the first pair of prescription glasses I had when I was probably in my 50s, and I lost them the first day. So I bought another pair, and I put that pair down in between the seats in the car. And when I got out of the car, the seat used to move forward or backwards. I can't remember by itself. and I got out of the car and I heard, and that was the second pair. What's that? Oh, wow, out of our garden.
Today's bounty. How about that? I wish I had taste-o-vision. This was just picked. This was picked about an hour ago.
Wow.
Wow, can you just taste it? It's exploding in my mouth.
They're
Oh my
incredible.
gosh.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
gosh.
That was incredible.
Thank you, God. Wow. Wow.
So Wanda Gordon said, my adrenal glands were, whoops, my
Yeah.
adrenal glands were clogged. I took herbs to clean them out, and my eyes stopped being extra sensitive to light. Huh.
Say that again. Her adrenal glands were clogged and she started taking what extra what?
Herbs.
Herbs, but you have to tell us what herbs.
Yeah.
There are a lot of herbs. I got herbs all over the place
Yeah.
outside here. I'd do anything to stop that on him.
Yeah. God, this beer is good.
Yeah. Yeah. You really like, I know you really like that.
Yeah.
So, talk to me. You're all sending in, questions.
Well, Rhonda said my late husband used to call me perfect. I would say nobody's perfect, only God. He'd say, well, just call me God.
Hey, it's freezing in New York. Who
Yeah,
said that?
I noticed today I was watching a ceremony in Washington, D.C., and they were wearing coats. So I guess it's cold back there still. Well, it's spring. Spring
They're
is
supposed to have a major snowstorm this weekend.
really. Spring is generally chilly, warm and chilly. I don't know what happened here in the desert, and also in Los Angeles. It's been super hot.
Yeah.
We were in Los Angeles yesterday, and it was hot. I brought a sweater, and I never put it on.
Jennifer Richards said, make your candied tomatoes from your book, Eat Great, Lose Weight.
Oh, thank
and
you.
she said they were delicious.
I make them like with these, because I don't want, if I can't use up all the tomatoes, the moment I think if I don't eat these all today, they're going to go bad, that's the day that I make candied tomatoes. I never waste a tomato, ever.
Hey.
I was down in the garden today, and every once in a while, you learn to garden by making mistakes. And I overplanted lettuce, and I couldn't eat the lettuce fast enough, and then all of a sudden the romaine was starting to grow, overgrow, and then it gets bitter tasting. So we had to chop this whole planter down today and hope that new plantlings will come up from them. It was heartbreaking, wasn't it for you, Alan?
Yeah. Veronica Nafo said, hi from Montreal.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a beautiful,
We love
fun
Montreal.
kid. We love Montreal. Schwartz's Delicatessen, a smoked
about
meat
food with Alan.
sandwich, incredible.
Yeah.
Upstairs is Moshe's Steakhouse for ribeyes, the greatest ribeyes. Then there's, in the Saint Laurent district, there's Walensky's for a Walensky special. Incredible.
Did she have anything else to say?
Pardon?
You missed her question, didn't
She
you?
said, hi from Montreal. You're a beautiful, fun couple. Love watching you almost every day. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Hearts and kisses.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and Kathy Jo Zenner said, my nails are getting so strong, and I've only been taking hair, skin, and nail renew for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So, again, if that's something that you want to buy today, hair, skin, and nail renew is $59.99, I believe. So, if you bought a $50 gift card, you would end up with 100 credit. And it's a great thing to do with a gift card that you could get for yourself. Where you can get it.
I'll tell you something about hair, skin, and nails.
Oh, before you do.
Okay.
Deanna Hall said, freeze warning in northwestern Iowa tonight.
In Iowa. Oh my
Freeze
gosh.
warning.
And it's 106 here.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. I'll tell you though, we had a lot of rain here last month, which was winter. And we bypassed spring. We went from winter to hot summer. But we had so much rain that the hills are alive with the sound of music called Yellow Flowers. And all over the hills that we live in here, and our house beautifully is nestled in this mountain, there are pups that they change colors all season. I'm looking at them out the kitchen door here. They look kind of yellow at certain times of the year when it's really hot, and they look kind of green in the winter. But right now, spring, because it doesn't know it's summer, they're all yellow. And so the mountain is puffs of yellow everywhere. And then there are these trees that are really desert weeds that are beautiful called Palo Verde. They have them in Arizona too. Those of you in Arizona, you know the trees I'm talking about. Coming up our driveway, this explosion of yellow. And then also at the top of the driveway in the parking lot is this explosion of violet of the jacaranda tree. And then when you drive into the house, this explosion of white oleander, which creates this beautiful, beautiful entranceway. I have Alan drive me in and out of the house so that I can just look at all the flowers because it's so pretty. Anyway.
By the way,
what
Alice Sheeler.
Yeah.
Alice Sheeler said, Suzanne, what color lipstick are you wearing? It looks great on you. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. I'm wearing a MAC pencil called Spice today to outline it. And then, as I usually do, I kind of go all the way out, all the way around and fill in a little in the corners to darken it. And then in the center, I put caramelized peach.
That's our lipstick, right?
Our lipstick, yeah. Caramelized peach is great, and then I put caramelized peach on my cheek. Sometimes I put on too much blush on, but you know, it's all about light. Everything is about light, and my light up in my dressing room makes me look fabulous in my light.
You have Hollywood light, okay.
And then sometimes, wait, let me just finish.
Okay.
Sometimes I come out of my light and Alan says, you look like whatever happened to Baby Jane.
Okay, it's
Okay, what?
Mother's Day.
What?
Here's the deal. Gift cards. You buy one, you get one free. In other words, it's a 50% discount, and you can shop anytime you want. Give it to your mom, buy it for yourself, your sister, your daughter, for yourself. Hang on to it for yourself or for gifts. When you don't know what to buy somebody, give them a gift card.
People love gift cards. I love gift cards because then you're going to like what you get, for sure.
Yeah, most people...
And there's so much to look at our website. Our website is exciting. I'm so proud of our product. I'm really so proud of the product we put out, and especially, I'm not saying you use our cosmetics and it'll keep you healthy, but it will go a long way towards keeping you healthy because you're not taking in extra chemicals. And we're under the greatest environmental assault in the history of humanity. And every single person alive today, has a toxic burden. I talk about that in my new book, A New Way to Age. On the back, I have all the tests that you can take at a very reduced price through Life Extension that they do for my readers. And what you want to know is your trichothecene level, trichothecenes, which will allow you to see how big is your toxic burden. The higher your toxic burden, the worse your health. And so you want to know what that is. What about take a test, see what it is, and then you can see where the areas are that need correcting. I love this new way to age. It's about worn out parts. And we all have worn out parts. And I talk all the time about the analogy of, if you had a Maserati, and you'd never give it inferior fuel. And if you had a Maserati, you would listen to every ding and tick, and you'd take it to a mechanic the moment you heard something wrong. Why don't we do that for our bodies? We wait until we fall apart. We wait till we are in a catastrophic state. And so what this book helps you to do is to do the kind of testing that allows you to see the problem long before it's going to become. Now, there's always this corridor of room for error. We can do every single thing right, so don't beat yourself up. You can do everything right, and you can still get hit by one of the big diseases of today: cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's,
And boredom.
and boredom.
Boredom.
I'm never bored. Are you bored?
No.
I have not even been bored in this pandemic. Have you?
No. I think the
I think 'cause I'm with you.
tequila helps.
I do think it helps.
Yeah.
I really don't want to have cocktails every night at 5 o'clock, but I do. And I didn't start out that way. It's Caroline's fault. She told me to drink tequila when I gave up wine, so thank you. And I always was afraid of hard liquor because my dad was such a terrible alcoholic, and we have such an alcohol problem in our family, but I don't
You're
know.
getting all kinds of like bacterial and like yeast infections from wine and things. So
I
that's
was.
what,
I was in
yeah.
bad health on wine. I was getting puffy and a bloated stomach and yeah, bacterial infection and yeast infections. Well, what's wine? White wine especially is yeast and sugar. I don't even go. I haven't had a glass of white wine in 5 years. I've been drinking tequila for 5 years. I didn't think I was going to like it because I don't particularly like the taste of hard liquor. I kind of like the taste of tequila, but I drink the clear. The clear has little to no sugar. And if you can find clear organic, or the Casa Dragones, which is like House of Dragons, that's a real clean.
By the way, that's organic. They just don't promote it as organic.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I got that right from one of the owners.
I've always loved you, Al, but I don't know.
There's a butt coming.
No, in the last 5 years since we've been meeting for a date pretty much every night at Big Al's bar.
Yep.
I don't know. We talk and
That's true. We do.
kiss and
We do. It's
dance
amazing.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
we do our work at work, but in not with iPhones and things like that. Work like those of you who came to see me at the Westgate when I had my own showroom there a couple of years ago. That act, Alan and I put together sitting at Big Al's bar, listening to music, or we'd turn the music off and I would sing to him and I'd go, "What do you think about this?" And he has a short attention span and I know his face so well. If I keep him engaged, if when I finish a song he goes, "Whoa," then I know it's a good one. If along the way in the middle of the song he's opening a beer can or he's cleaning the bar, I know that's not a good song.
Well, you know, with that show that we worked out at the bar,
Uh-huh.
you got the best reviews of your life.
Of my life. You know
Yeah.
why? It was absolutely
Yeah, it was honest.
100% honest and relatable. You know, we didn't want to hire a writer. You can find, writers are great.
No, but we haven't used a writer since 1980.
Yeah, well, no, we've used them since then because remember we did that. I did this great special with a writer.
No, that's
Chris Beard.
different. I'm talking
I
about.
have comments for you too, Suzanne, when you're ready.
Oh, tell me.
Okay, so Alana Nicole says,
Yeah.
"Hi Suzanne, I love your Facebook Live. I also love your book, Breakthrough. I still reference it from time to time.
It's a great
because
book.
It's so jam-packed with knowledge. I still use D-Manas to prevent and treat the slightest sign of UTI. I've still never needed antibiotics ever since."
Isn't that great? Thank you so much. That book was so jam-packed. Breakthrough. That was one of my best books. I've liked all my books. I love Breakthrough, Knockout, Toxic, and this book are those are my favorite books. But then I love Keeping Secrets, and then of course, how can I not love Touch Me, which was my first book of poetry, which is what got me discovered by Johnny Carson. I got discovered by Johnny Carson. Yes.
Can I, may I just interject for a
Yes.
minute? The unbelievable education that you have shared with millions and millions of readers and fans is so profoundly helpful and life-changing. And I say to you today as my mother, what an incredible gift that the love that you have in your heart to take that information and decide to share it. It's not easy for you to sit down and write all these books. Like, you're constantly writing and sharing. And it really comes from this enormous heart that you have, that you really want other people to be able to experience the happiness and the health and you have such a generous, beautiful heart. And I am an enormous recipient, but I'm telling you, everyone out there who feel like when you talk to Suzanne, she's your best friend or she's the mom you didn't have, it's the same. You have the same relationship that I have with her. She shares with you what she shares with me or her grandchildren or with Leslie and all of us who are so lucky to have direct access to you. So as
Thank you.
my mother-in-law and
mother.
I'm reading all of these comments who are just saying how much you have changed people's lives. Thank you. Thank you so much for having such a beautiful heart and sharing so much love with me and with everyone. It's really, really special, and I can't wait to see you. I wish I could hug you, but
I
can't wait to see
I'm
you.
hugging you right now. I love being your Earth Mother. Let Michael answer that because he's going to bring that.
Oh, right. Okay.
I love being your Earth Mother. And your father once said to me that he wanted me to fill that void. I can't talk. He said, no one can be Caroline's mother, he said, but he said, I love that you're filling that void. And you and I have a very, very, very special relationship.
Well, and I swear you've done it for billions of people, like, to help us.
Thank you.
You know, figure out how to get through this huge passage of hormones, how life-changing that is.
Thank you.
Teaching us how to cook, and teaching us how to, have a great marriage, and how to be a great mother, and how to be a good friend, and how to enjoy life, like the life that you share, this exuberance. People are saying, I just tune in because you guys you make me so happy seeing how you and Alan have, been such incredible role models. So.
Oh, thank you, Caroline, so much. I sit and I write those books up there by myself, and you hope that people notice. It comes from my heart, and every book I write comes from a passion of what I want to know. Like the next book I'm going to write about, and you're going to like all of this, and I'm formulating in my head now, I'm going to write about our stomachs. We all got screwed up stomachs. I'm going to write about our stomachs. There's everything going on in our stomach has everything to do with how we feel, and from autoimmune disease to joint pain to hormonal issues, from bloating and constipation. I just want to get to the bottom of it, because all I hear from all of you is, your stomachs are screwed up, and mine was so screwed up for the last couple of years. So anyway, Caroline, that meant so much to me, and I know Caroline so well, and I know when she starts to cry, her lower lip starts. And I could just feel your lower lip starting, and I love you with all my heart. I do feel that night that I met you at Bruce's 21st birthday party, Bruce had another girlfriend at that time.
You mean this one?
She was drinking a little too much,
Well,
which was
no,
she may be watching, and she's not like that anymore.
Oh, that's right. Maybe she'll
was
go to a
just
meeting.
no, she was just at college. College you drink, but no, really. But I just looked over at this ball of energy that walked in. I had no idea who she was, and the next day, I said, to Bruce, he was saying, "Oh, I love my party. I said, that Caroline girl." I said, she likes you. I could tell she likes you. He goes, "Oh, she'd never go out with me." I said, "Bruce, I'm your mother. I have radar. I watched her around you. She literally danced around you, and there's something about her energy that's so right." So the fact that you two have been together, 27 years?
28.
28 years. And I watch them on Instagram, and you make my son so happy cooking for him. And in that moment when he goes, "Yum," and Alan has a similar word when I put a plate of food down for him, and then he goes, "Whoa, yeah."
This is Penn and Teller. I'm Teller. Okay.
Says Teller, drink beer. I'll have my tequila.
Okay.
All right. Are you all enjoying your tequila and your salty things? And I have here something that I love, which is soft goat cheese with a black olive tapenade, and then a little toasted bruschetta, and you put that all together and take a bite, and it's pretty wonderful. I love food. I love food, and I love quality food. And I think the worst thing that happened to all of us was fast food. Fast food is how we all started getting sick. Fast food, who thought it was a good idea to spray chemicals on our food and pesticides on our food, and then plasticize our food, and then genetically engineer our food, and you wonder why cancer is an epidemic. So if I do anything for you, is to teach you about the most incredible thing is fresh, real food. If you can pick it, pluck it, milk it, or shoot it, and if it's organic, those 4 things, don't worry, eat it. Eat butter, eat eat olive oil and full fat cream cheese and cream. I put in my gut shake every morning. You know what I put in it? It's so great. I put 2 scoops of the gut powder. Oh, by the way, if you get this, this is a good time with the gift certificate. Get is it Gut Renew, Caroline?
Gut Renew.
Gut Renew. Oh my God, it's.
We need like another 2 weeks to get it back in stock.
Okay, well, order it because it's so, people are liking it so much. It's the best tasting morning smoothie, and if you got gut issues, it's got glutamine, it's got all the things that's going to like really calm down your gut. But I put 2 scoops of the gut powder in there.
Gut Renew.
Gut Renew. I put about 3/4 of a bag of frozen peaches.
Yeah.
Peaches, because that becomes your ice cubes and your peaches.
White peaches.
Well, they're just yellow peaches.
They're yellow?
Yeah, these are yellow peaches.
Oh, I thought they were white. They tasted
maybe
so
I'm wrong.
good.
I didn't even look at it. They're so, well, it's probably what else. I put coconut milk, blah, 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 blah. I put a couple spoons of organic yogurt, and then I pour some fresh organic cream in there. So then you smoosh it all up. The cream is not, it's a healthy fat. Don't be afraid of fats. Everyone's afraid of fats. Do not be, I'm not fat. I have these every morning. And you smoosh it up in your blender, and then you have this incredible shake that tastes great. You don't want it to be finished because it tastes so great. And that's when I take all my supplements in the morning, because the supplements are gaggy, aren't they? But I can get them all down because there's a thickness to the smoothie. And especially I take these, I don't want to take blood pressure medicine. I don't take drugs. And so Dr. Wright, who's always right, told me about a supplement called Carditone, Carditone. I don't make it. He said there's an Indian family outside of Seattle that makes this supplement that lowers your blood pressure naturally. And so I've got my blood pressure operating at optimum. But they're hard to swallow because they're a little rough. The capsules are easy. The formed ones don't go down. Well, with the shake, it goes down so easy, and I have to take a few of them because I'm fighting high blood pressure. That's the thing in my family. So anyway, today's the day to get the Gut Renew. I guess you have to, are they on a waiting list, Caroline?
Yeah, I think we have the small packet, so you can get the one.
Try it.
2 servings, and then you can get 5 of those.
Right.
You can buy it that way.
Right.
So it'll be back in stock in a couple
And I'll tell you, once you start, you're going to be on some kind of auto ship. Do we have an auto ship? You'd think I'd know more about what we do, but she handles all of this. She's my little worker bee.
Do we have auto ship on Gut Renew?
We do.
Okay.
I'm your out front person. I'm your brand. I don't get involved in the day-to-day because I know I've got Caroline, who's so beyond competent. So, any questions out there?
Well, the woman, I can't remember her name, but she wants to know why your husband drinks so much, because he always has a drink in his hand.
Well, only when you come to our
Yeah.
cocktail parties. We never drink when you don't see us. No, actually we do. If we're going to drink, we drink at 5 o'clock at the bar. I would, the idea of having a drink during the day just doesn't even enter my consciousness. I don't have alcoholic cravings. I enjoy the buzz of alcohol, and I enjoy how it relaxes us. And what this does for me is calms me and gets all the stuff of the day out of my head, and I just get to look at my gorgeous husband.
Whoa.
Great. And Lisa Jones said, this is off subject, but I just wanted to say I received my very first ever Suzanne Summers anything. I ordered the face creams you had a couple of weeks ago, but I forgot the toner. I love all my products, my anti-aging cream, my cleansing cream, my mango lotion, my cleanser, and my poncho. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. You're
Thank you.
pretty awesome.
Thank you, Lisa, and you have a wonderful Mother's Day. You're all so nice, and maybe we all get along so well because there's a like-mindedness to. We all want to age well, live long, enjoy life, live in gratitude. You know, they say if you live in gratitude, it leaves little room for anything else. And that's something to think about. This morning when I looked out my bedroom window, I know I'm privileged, but I wasn't always, so don't hate me, because I have some privilege now. I look out my bedroom window, and looking back at me, is a herd of bighorn sheep and their babies, which were born on this property. And my heart soared. I just felt this love. I was ecstatic with happiness seeing that incredible scene, and then all the beautiful flowers on the property. It's a beautiful time of year, even though it's a little hot here, 106. So being grateful, all you mothers, for the fact that you got to be a mother, because not everybody gets to be a mother. I am so grateful that I'm a mother. I'm so grateful that I have a son who should be screwed up. He should be screwed up. I gave birth to Bruce 1 month after my 18th birthday. I was 19 for a month when I gave, so I was pregnant during my 18th year. So I gave, my birthday's October, I gave birth to him in November. He should be a mess, and he's not. Because I just love that baby so much. From the moment I met him, I looked at him, and when they pulled him from my body, they hold your baby, in front of you, and I looked at this little baby with these eyes, and I said, I promise I'm going to make a good life for you. At the time I thought, I don't know how, but I'm going to make a good life for you. And so through thick or thin, and he always says to me, I didn't know we were poor, because he was so loved and so happy. And Bruce and I used to cook together and clean his sock drawer.
Clean his sock drawer.
Bruce is into organization. Ask his wife, right, Caroline?
Absolutely.
Yeah. He likes things orderly. He likes everything in a row. What did he just recently organize? I saw your vitamin cabinet. That looked great. I had vitamin cabinet.
The vitamin cabinet.
Oh my God, I had envy on that. I went, oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, so I have a moment of reality coming up.
And what is that?
There's signs popping up on this phone saying, wrap up because you're going to run out of juice at any moment.
Oh, no.
So,
Yeah, but we've done it.
yeah, we've really done it.
Oh, I'm sorry about the glitch. I'm sorry about the glitch.
No,
everyone.
a little behind the scenes.
I think until this heat calms down, we will pick other rooms in the house. Let's do the next one, Big Al's bar in the living room. We've got a bar in the living room, so let's.
Okay, when's the next one, Caroline? Is that Monday?
It's Sunday, but we'll be there on Sunday, so we'll probably just do a little spontaneous
Okay.
hello on Sunday.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
When we're cooking, but
And-
we're back on
and-
Monday at 5 p.m.
And by the way, Caroline is cooking me a Mother's Day lunch.
Yeah.
I-
do an Instagram takeout.
Gosh, I look forward to her meal so much. I love you all. I know that sounds like, how could I don't know you. I do know you. I do know you. I know your
Yep.
hearts and souls. And thank you for coming. And thank you for liking my message. It comes from a good place in my heart. And happy Mother's Day to all you wonderful mothers. And I love you, Caroline.